Hi everyone, this is Karen Tax from the I Am Learning community, here to talk with you today about branding. I am in my backyard in beautiful Chapel Hill, North Carolina. It's a gorgeous day here, and I'm excited to share this information with you because we have well over 200 new members that have just joined the I Am Learning community. I am still going through all of your assessments to see what's up with you all, and I'm finding some very consistent themes that the topic of branding is going to help you address. And I also have a new client that I started with this past week who's been in business for about a year, and she's finally fully committing to this business. And one of the first topics we're going to be covering is branding. And so I get to help her and a bunch of you new members all at the same time here with this video. So that's exciting. There are a list of questions about branding down below this video, and I want to make sure that you watch what I've got here first before going into those questions. It's going to help make the questions and the point of the questions make a lot more sense by going over some of this background with you here in the video. So there's a couple of reasons that branding is so important. I am seeing a lot of folks on the assessments that I'm looking at struggling with obstacles that you're facing. You don't have enough education, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough whatever it is to move forward with the dreams that you have for your career. And you're looking outside of yourself for these things when the real power that you have to move forward is inside of you. There's literally a fuel, an energetic fuel that you can tap into by connecting with the core of who you are, the essence of who you are, and working from that place out. That's going to help you overcome these obstacles, no matter what they are. And when you connect in with the core of who you are, you're also automatically aligning with your soul. So there's two really good reasons right off the bat to connect into this fuel. And by the way, this is what branding is all about, is connecting in with who you know yourself to be and why you're doing what you're doing. So this fuel is why I'm talking about branding at this point. Now, I want to talk about a couple of different companies and what their brands are so you can really get an idea of this. So if you think about a makeup company, cosmetics company like Revlon, what would you think that they're selling? You might think that they're selling cosmetics, but the fact is they're selling hope. That's kind of the core essence of what it is they're selling, hope. And when they're clear about that core essence, they can navigate all different changes in trends, in supplies, materials that they might use in their products, and navigate and change what they provide, but at the same time staying true to the core of who they are. The same is true of a company like Apple. You might think that Apple sells computers or fun and nifty devices, personal devices. But the fact is, what they're selling is creative expression. And any kind of product, any kind of thing that they choose to offer is going to stay true to that core of selling creative expression. Here at I Am, what we're selling is abundant power, guiding you to tap into that fuel of your abundant power that allows you to move forward with what you want to create with your life, and at the same time meet the needs of an employer or the marketplace in a way that's mutually beneficial. So this tapping into the core, the essence of who you are, and staying true to that is what branding is all about. And it's at the core of what most of you are needing to move forward at this point in time on your soul-aligned career path. Some of the mistakes that I see you making are focusing out there, outside of yourself, something that you have on those things that you don't have any control over, rather than focusing on that fuel that you have inside of yourself. When you do that, you're going to have everything you need to move forward. Another thing that I see people doing is comparing yourselves to others, trying to be like them rather than trying to be yourself. And this is, these are mistakes that a lot of people make, and it's really common. But you want to get over that at this point. And really, a lot of you are already there and talking about. You kind of know this, and you need a little encouragement. Like some of you are saying, "Am I on the right path?" You know if you're on the right path if you can feel that you're tapping into this fuel, this essence of who you really are. And you just need to trust that and know that. You might need a little reassurance, and that's, we're here to provide that. But trust yourself is key. So some of the benefits of you tapping into this core is you're going to find your voice. You're going to have a clarity of language and expression and path forward when you tap into this that you wouldn't have otherwise. When you're out there focusing on things outside of yourself, you're not anchored into your true voice. And you need this voice, whether you're creating marketing materials for your business, you're trying to capture all you've done in your resume for that new job that you're looking for, whatever. It could be entrepreneurial, it could be a corporate endeavor. It doesn't really matter. You need to find your voice and be true to yourself with that voice. It's going to also help you navigate any kind of change. So I mentioned that with Revlon. If they know who they are and the core of their business is about hope, then anything that they bring into their products or offerings is going to stay true to that hope, and have fun with those different offerings and connect with that hope that people are wanting to experience in using their products. And finally, this is going to put you in charge. So instead of reacting to what's happening in the marketplace and letting the market define who you are, you're going to be in charge of who you are. You're the only one who could be in charge of you. And this is a key thing in branding, is to understand that you don't let the market define you. You define yourself. You create who you are, and you bring that out into the market. And when you do this, amazing things will happen. Now, the last thing I want to do is to acknowledge. I think it's really important to acknowledge that what I'm asking you to do here is kind of scary. When it comes to us landing solidly in who we know ourselves to be, we are tapping into our most precious gifts. And I will share with you that it's some of the scariest work that you can do, because what happens is if you get to the point where you say, "Oh my gosh, I don't think this is working, but this is what I know I'm here to do," you feel like there's no other options. And I've run into this myself in my own business where I think, "Oh my God, it's not working out. But what else could I do? Like, this is the only thing I can imagine myself doing. I am truly doing what I feel like I'm gifted to do. And if it's not working out, then what's my alternative?" And that's a pretty darn scary place to be. And I want you to know that if you are running into that kind of scariness, like, can I really do this? That I just want you to stay the course. And it's why I talk about staying your course, because that wall, that scariness, forces you to go deeper into that fuel that exists inside of yourself, to tap into the clarity, the confidence, and the courage that's really needed to move forward. So rather than giving up hope and having that wall make you feel desperate and like you have no options, what I want you to do is to have it help you dig deeper. Go find those resources deep within yourself, and with support from a place like the I Am Learning community around you, that can really make all the difference in moving forward, confronting your fears, and finding new depths of capability and courage and capacity to do what you really want to do. So take a look at the branding questions below. I hope they're helpful. If you have questions about these questions or about how to move forward with the brand that's you, based on your I Am, just let me know in the comments below. I'm here to help, and I want you to move forward with this soul-aligned work. All right, have a great rest of the day, and I look forward to being in touch. Bye-bye.